Hey guys, Sonic Smash Bros. Here, and pardon if you hear some rain, there's really just nothing I can do about that, but anyway, yeah. Rush for the World's Qualifier Stage 1 was done pretty quickly. Speed was insufferable, but Synchron Quasar did manage to pull it off, so we're basically going to skip straight to replays because, yeah, the profile, as you can see, once again, has not changed for obvious reasons. I will, however, mention a couple of things. For one thing, Catapult Warrior basically needs to get out at this point. If we can get Garden Rose Maiden in the future, we basically need it. As long as they lock Black Garden to an Akiza skill. Just saying. Secondly, a couple of alternate cards people are using these days. And for very good reason. First of which, Artifact Lancia, tribute from hand or face of field, prevent banishing on your opponent's turn for the rest of the turn. You basically need this going into Agents. You also basically need this going into Phantom Knights. For, well, obvious reasons. But anyway, speaking of Phantom Knights, one thing that people are using to counteract Ophion, Book of Moon. Flip it face down, shut off their trap as well. Yeah, basically a necessity at this point, if you're not, like, you know, stubborn as I am. Moving on, let's just get straight to the replays. And I have got 8 of these things worth mentioning. So, one thing you need to know about Synchron Quasar. When we get a win streak going, we get a win streak going. A good number of these replays were back, to back, to back, to back, to back. Yeah.
With my cards, you sure do.
So, imagine opening a combo hand going second into freaking 10. Couldn't be me. Oh, wait.
I activate a quick play spell. I activate my Come Here.
Yeah, we know the freaking drill.
I'll create a circuit. Come here. I activate my monsters up. Check this out. I'll play this. I'll create a circuit that links the no data. I'll end my turn.
So, here we go. Right away, I tried to Lance to,
I can't let you do that.
like, make them think, what's the point? But they were smart and burned Mapura early. Thankfully, I had full combo, and I mean, like, the big combo. As usual, all you need is Jet and Gobble. You know the drill. So, if you've seen this combo plenty of times from me, you know how this works. Basically, thankfully I got that, because, yeah, I needed to draw a second Lance at this point. I was banking on it, hence why I put Scarred Warrior in attack, because then Crystal Wing could just run over Berserker no problem as long as Nahada wasn't in hand. And then we just sort of go from there.
From my hand, I activate it. Okay. I synchro summon a monster. I synchro summon a monster.
So yeah, thankfully we did get a second Lance. So,
I activate a continuous spell.
Crystal Wing
I
route.
activate my monster's effect.
We will see a turn 1 Quasar eventually, don't worry about it, it will happen.
Need your help. I said I know what to do. I synchro summon a monster. Battle. Go.
Yeah, because of Legend of Heroes still for some reason giving you life points,
I activate
I
my
activate my monster's effect.
Quasar wasn't going to do enough no matter what I did. So, it was just better to go about it this way.
Here I go. I draw. I've put together a pretty good line.
And he quite literally passed because, yeah, there was just no way they could have done anything. Even if freaking they opened up Hara,
But you played
or
better
just
than me.
search whatever with Heavenly Dragon Circle Banish, what do there? Because Crystal Wing negates the first summon, chain formula, get the Crystal Wing negate back after making Stardust Warrior, Stardust would negate the summon of a Link, and Crystal Wing would negate another special summon. It's like, you had nothing left at that point. What do you do there? So yeah, anyway. I'd like to point out that they were Ishizu Kyo, and they weren't even playing Ishizu. Nope. This was freaking Battle Chronicle.
I'll give it my... I won't
Imagine claiming to
It's my turn.
be a major fan of the Shizu, which I can't blame you. She's actually kind of a decent character.
Each card...
And you play Battle Chronicles, so you're brainless. Just saying.
Here's my face. The tuner monster jump synchron.
Anyway,
Here's my
full
tuner.
combo once again. We're gonna speed things along, mainly because, yeah, you've seen this combo plenty of times.
I activate my monster's effect. The sync. I need your help. I know what to do. I synchro summon a monster. I end my turn. I draw.
Card Warrior is just such a really good defensive body.
A monster from my hand. I activate.
Funny, Bingo Machine Go really do go burr.
I made a. I'll do this. I'll do this. I exceed summon a monster. I activate my monster's effect. Still hope for Formula Synchron's effect activates.
Yeah, this was kind of a bad hand to play into freaking Battle Chronicle with, but what can you do? What can you do?
I knew you.
And for some reason they were playing the BLS Ritual version. I don't know why.
I activate my quick place. Here it comes. I fusion summon a monster. From my hand, I activate my spell. Battle. You can do this.
So there is a good reason I specifically droplet both of them, and it's mainly to keep Crystal Wing safe.
My monsters. I activate my monster's effect. You can do this.
Yeah, nice try. You gotta do a little bit better than that, buddy.
I'll set a card. I'm not this. I activate my monster.
And there we go. Simple, to the point, and it works.
I made up the power.
Alright. Next up. So, I expected flat out Shark Xyz for the first time in forever, right? Yeah, no, that wasn't the case.
Let's challenge it. Duel.
Also,
Here I
nice
go.
14 win streak there, bro.
Play this. I'll tear. I'll play this.
Yeah, first time you guys are seeing trap tricks on the channel.
I end my turn. It's go time. I draw. Witness the bump.
I pretty much just searched the carrier just in case.
I activate a quick play spell. The tuner monster junk synchron's effect. Here's my tuner I activate. Okay. I special summon a monster from my hand.
Floodgate trap hole, and yeah, how about no? We're not doing that.
I flip over my face down, wearing the marks of endless war.
And you know how this is gonna go. Nice 14 win streak there, buddy, but I came prepared.
The synchro. I need your help. I'll rev it up to blast through my limitations. The evolution of
The good old Term 1 Quasar,
Shooting Quasar Trap Pit. The strike of our
and goodbye.
attack. Ah! This is
Yeah, nice try. Get out of here with that. I came prepared. Not to mention trap tricks just aren't that great. I don't know, that might be just me. I don't think trap tricks are nearly as good as they could have been, which, thank God, that would have been cancer.
I'll give it my
And so, Neos Jubel.
I know. Duel. It's good. Each card.
You've seen this combo too, but since it doesn't take as long, you'll get the basic idea pretty quickly. This also pretty much was just my main way of scouting out Effect Veiler, which most people don't fail the carrier, which I get it. You don't know, but if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. And another place where Garden Rose Maiden would have been really useful because we're using the converter effect, not the synchro chase. So we don't activate chase by accident. And you know how freaking Eternal Bond works by now, so we're not going to be saying much about it. Add Miracle Contact, play the contact, shuffle back.
You're not the only one full of surprises. There's still hope for me. I activate my I activate Stardust Dragon's effect.
Stardust Dragon, now if you're smart, you don't attack the Crystal Wing. You just saw what happened, dude. I don't care.
Try that. I activate my monster's effect.
Yeah, people, read Crystal Wing's effect, please. Just saying.
No matter.
Why do people still not read that? It makes no sense. Also, I'm sure you saw that name. We'll get to that in a moment. But this is where the back-to-back duels will end here. A 9-win streak is still pretty insane to think about.
Duel. It's my turn. Black Sheep activates when I use it to fusion summon.
Yeah, I don't know why that voice line played there. It even played there during the actual match. I don't get it either. So, I will say this. Even if you have the full combo going first into Luna Lights, never actually use the full combo. As I've learned the hard way, unless you have drop lane, Luna Lights do not care.
Bird uses her. The Kaleido Chick activates when she goes to the graveyard. Luna Light Kaleido Chick. I activate Luna Light Kaleido Chick. With that,
It's my
I
turn.
end my turn.
I draw. Witness
Now,
the bump.
give it your best shot.
I activate
So,
my spell.
tuning
Tuning.
and that beautiful Doppelmill. Now, I took a massive gamble here, and I had no reason to do so. I should have just gone Crystal Wing and then done the usual inboard. But if you're gonna give me a chance to flex the turn 1 Quasar play, I'm going to do it.
The Synchro Tune. I know what to do. I'll rev it up to blast through my limitations. The evolution.
Yeah, this was probably a really bad idea, but hey.
Attack, shooting, Quasar Dragon. Here I go. I end my turn.
Here I go. I draw. I activate my spell card.
Shooting Quasar Dragon's effect.
I set the pendulum scale.
You're not the only one full.
Yeah, except no you don't.
Never knew
You're not setting that, and I know your last card's Poly, so... Yeah, that was a gamble. I probably shouldn't have done that, but it paid off. But now, I'm gonna be blunt with you here. When you see toxic names like Surrender, or, as I literally saw earlier, well, there's one I'm not gonna say here, stuff like this, you know they are bad, you know they are carried, and you know they are objectively trash at the game without their brainless skill playing the game for them. Speaking of which, hi Battle Chronicle. Now granted, I got a pretty okay hand to play into it, but for the most part this hand kind of, like, wasn't ideal. I'd have much rather had, like, junk already in hand, but oh well.
I activate my monster's effect.
And so we just do the usual.
Here's my tuner. I know what to. Okay. I synchro summon a monster. I set it. I'll set it. I end my turn. I draw. I knew you'd try.
Triple back row. One of them just so happened to be Warning Point.
Witness the buck. Ancient
Fairy casually decides to show up.
Here's my tuner monster jets. The hopes of the world coalesce into a sync. Take flight. I activate a continuous spell. Jet Synchron's effect. Up here, a duelist jump. Evolve. You won't escape from me. Here's my
Crackdown, buddy? Yeah, about that. Nice try.
I'll rev it up to blast through my limitations. The evolution battle. This will end. Attack.
And that was pretty much confirmed to be Successor Soul. Or Ultimate Fusion, one of the two, but probably Successor Soul, honestly. Even then, yeah. Screw Crackdown, dude. Just screw Crackdown. But now, it's time for some fun. So, I saw the name Zone. I expected Time Lords. Nah. Instead, I got something else I haven't seen in literally forever. Yep, we've got ourselves the full-on anime matchup. We've got ourselves some Resonators, or Red Dragon, depending on what way you look at it. Either way, it's USA versus Jack, just like old times. Let's go!
I'll show you that I'm at the top of my game.
You say, I'll put my very soul into this duel, so no one will pose a challenge, not even you. Duel! It's my turn. There's only one way to duel.
So, Roaring Soul.
Here's Red Sprinter. Red Sprinter's a... my Crimson Dragon shines upon fly. Red Rising Dragon. Come on out. I activate the Tuner Monster. The Tuner Monster. Red Resonator's effect. I'm setting a card. From the ancient chasms of a lost world.
And into Starlight, but we're not even done there, folks.
Behold, as the stars high above in the sky, and the fire deep down below in the earth, collide in a cosmic explosion to synchro summon.
Burning Soul. Red Nova Dragon, who still does not have a summon animation, by the way, and I don't know why.
I end my turn.
It's go time.
Go ahead.
I draw. Witness the bomb.
Thankfully, I got Jet there because I was banking on one of those being a back row removal card.
Over my face down cone.
And indeed it was. So,
Continuous spell from my hand.
I know all your moves.
From my hand.
I flip over my face down card.
that was a Red Rain. So,
I need your help.
that pretty much takes care of all the threats that are imminent here.
Synchron's effect. Here's my tuner monster. I know what to do.
And so, as you will see,
Synchron's effect.
this is the kind of reason I state, structure your combos around not needing the Synchro Chase. It is pretty much an add-on to your already existing combos.
I activate my
Rather than structuring your combos around the Synchro Chase, structure them around not needing it.
special summon a monster. Counting on.
Because Crystal Wing is just going to run over Red Nova.
I'm not scared to take.
It's going to try to negate my attack, but because it can't be destroyed by card effects, I can negate this thing, and it's still taking the full 3,000 damage.
I activate my monster's effect. I activate my monster's effect.
Yeah, get out of here. Turned your own effect against you. How about that?
I'm not giving up. I end my turn.
I draw. Wandering King Wild.
I knew you'd try that.
So, with Crystal Wing negating the banished Wild Wind,
So this is
there we go.
what you have.
There was literally nothing left that he
You've
could have
woken
done.
Something.
Jack.
Was a good match, and I honestly have not seen that in a long time, so hey, thank you for that one. That was honestly a really fun game. But for the rank up, don't expect for 4 Mage, even though I did, honestly.
Get ready for an illusion
For D-level
you've never
max,
seen before.
which, yeah, I was coming off of a
Let's
level
rest.
down
Before this
attempt
duel
being
is
evaded, so if I lost this one,
my name.
I was only going effectively plus
Here I go.
1, I think it was.
Come on out. I scrub
Which,
my hair.
after the last time that happened,
Field
that was
spell.
gonna get annoying.
I activate my field spell. I'm setting a card. I activate my monster. With that,
It's
I
go
end
time.
my turn.
I draw. Witness the bomb. Here's my face down. I activate my monster's effect. I'm counting on you. I
That's
summon
some
a
good
monster.
move. Come on out. Now's my chance. I activate
my
my
hand.
monster's effect.
I activate a quick play spell.
And the droplet goes through. So, we're safe to target Dark Destroyer again.
Synchron's effect.
I knew you'd try that.
From my
However,
hand.
I forgot
Yeah,
my
about that,
Play spell.
not a chance, buddy.
activate my
I
trap.
synchro summon a monster. Level 5. I activate my monster.
So yeah, the Synchron token is actually going to come out here.
I know what to do.
Probably a risky idea, but
Summon a monster.
who cares?
Jet Synchron's effect.
Search the Junk Synchron for next turn, because this isn't going to be game no matter what anyway.
Battle. Here I go. I activate my monster's effect.
Oh, now's my chance.
I activate my monster's effect. Take this. My monster attack. Let's see what you
Don't
can do.
worry. I still
I end my turn.
I activate my field spell.
And get back the banished Tin Can. Only 100 life points down.
Let's go. I activate my.
And I honestly did not care that he was searching there, because I'm going to be honest with you here, it really didn't matter.
From my hand.
Cosmic off the top.
I knew you'd try that.
I activate
That was kind of a dumb move, honestly, but it worked out in my favor, so I'm not going to complain.
the tuner monster. Jump
So yeah, I tried to go for the Quasar finish, he just skips before that can happen.
The crowd loves a winner, so these cheers are for you.
Growing up on
God,
the
that
streets
voice is
taught
so
me everything
insufferable.
has
It's much
value.
better in sub, trust
So
me.
every card and move led me to this victory.
So yeah, Synchron Quasar, D level max for Rush. Not Rush, Speed, sorry. I am out of it, can't you tell? I am just winded, and if I'm gonna be honest with you here, it's pretty obvious why. This format, dude. I ranted about it at the end of last month, and I'm gonna call it out again now. Because honestly, this isn't just one of the worst formats I've ever seen in Duel Links. It's one of the worst formats I've seen in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! So, here's the issue. The current game state is pretty much tier 0. Maybe like there's a tier 1 down there somewhere with blue eyes. But it's basically 4 decks. All for the same reasons. So, agents have several ways to set up boards that can make floodgates, that can also just have constant interactions that you just can't deal with. And if they go first, they'll probably normal summon Sky Scourge and Vincil and lock you out of any way to answer their stuff, making an unbreakable board. Granted, I have once opened up the perfect hand with Jet and Doppel hard draw, to be able to screw them over and turn their own floodgate against them. It was funny when it happened, but still. It was annoying. It was just annoying. So there's that. Phantom Knights are using Evil Swarm Ophion. So level 5 and higher monsters can't be special summoned. If you do try to do anything else to play around that, they have a trap that they've searched that will just get rid of their Ophion and bounce 2 of your cards. It's basically a compulsory on crack. Even if you get through that, you still have another PK rank up magic to worry about for Dark Requiem Xyz Dragon. And so you have a monster negate and a floodgate, and potentially whatever else. It's a pain. And they also have their trap in the back to blow up a card once they Xyz summon anything during your turn. So, yeah, it's way too stacked. The other thing is, I mentioned this several times already, but freaking Blue Eyes, dude. Blue Eyes is just, it's still 8. Battle Chronicle just, at this point, needs to get outright shot to hell. People are tired of this thing. Even the Blue Eyes players are tired of playing Blue Eyes because it's just boring right now. It literally plays the game for you. But would you believe me when I said we weren't even done with the floodgates? Because we have Borreload Lock. The Borreload Link skill, or as I call it, Borreload Lock, because let's be real here, can basically set up freaking Borreload Riot or Furious of their own discretion that is unaffected by extra deck stuff. And in the case of Borreload Riot Dragon, can't be destroyed by extra deck monsters. Or at least as long as there's a special summon from the extra deck, not so much from the graveyard, but still. On top of all of this, Riot negates a special summon, Flash Charge if you go into that route, blows up anything it points to, and it has 2 zones it points to, so you're screwed there. And God forbid they open up both Riot and Furious. I've had it happen once, and it was suffering. And to make matters worse, they can also play Chaos Dragon Levianeer. Yay. So, yeah. That's just a thing. I don't know why it's a thing, but it's a thing. I don't get it either. Oh, and did I also forget to mention, if Ancients really wanted to, they could go the Ancient Fairy route and end up on Charles and their frickin' Master Flare and search out Summon Breaker. Speaking of which, Summon Breaker, also a problem. Yeah, the current format is basically Floodgate hell. It is full of floodgates left, right, and center that have lingering effects that you just basically cannot answer unless it's like very specific ones and you draw very specific outs. If you don't draw those outs, which a lot of the time you're not going to, you're screwed. You're literally screwed, you don't get to play, and it's just over before it even began. You know it's sad when decks like Sun Avalon, as annoying as that is, Sky Striker even, and Shiranui are considered fair. That's sad. So, thankfully, this is over. I don't have to worry about this anymore. At least for the time being. I've got Rush to do. I haven't played in the second stage yet, so I got that to work on now. Because I need to grind those points. I at least want my top 10,000. So, that's all I have to say for this. Please, for the love of God, with this ban list coming up, please fix this format, preferably in its entirety. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully something good. So, until the next video, whatever it may be, later, guys.